One of the things that you'll observe when you start a new company is you'll have people who come to you, and while they're starting, they would like to be a consultant because they can claim certain expenses. One of the things that you will discover is that as soon as you let those people go, they're now going to want to be considered an employee so that they can come back to you for things like severance and termination pay. So what do? Well, the first thing you do is no matter who you engage, make sure it's a very specific written agreement that provides for certain things. How much do you pay them? If you're going to terminate the arrangement, how much notice do you give them? If they leave, do you have a non-compete? You definitely should make sure that there is a confidentiality and non-disclosure agreement. If you're in a technology business, you absolutely should make sure that you have an IP rights assignment provision so that any work that they've done is considered to be work for hire, and it falls within your property rights because you've paid their wages or their consulting fees, as the case may be. So you do have to look at those elements. Now, one of the things you should be aware of is that as a director of a company, you have personal liability for wages and holiday pay. So your first priority should be, if you're going to hire people, make sure you've got the money to pay them. The next thing should be that when you make those arrangements, you provide for protection for you and for them by defining the scope and the limitations, and particularly the basis on which you can terminate the relationship so as to not create excessive amounts of animosity and in fact imperil your business on the way through.